Hello students, welcome to RD Chemistry. In this video, I'm going to discuss some important inorganic chemistry questions for Neet. So let's start now. Question number 1. Identify the incorrect statement among the following. Copper sulfate reacts with the KCl in the aqueous solution to give cuprous chloride, and similar statement is given. Copper sulfate reacts with potassium iodide in aqueous solution to give cuprous iodide. Now let us analyze these two. Okay. If we take copper sulfate, copper is in the +2 state. Okay. And we have got potassium iodide, and iodide is in the -1 state. Okay. Remember, iodide acts as a reducing agent here. It acts as a reducing agent. Therefore, we can reduce the copper 2 + 2 copper +1 state and combines with the iodine. Now it forms the dimer, that is a cuprous iodide, wherein a +1 state is there for cuprous. And iodide getting also oxidized to give iodine molecule, oxidation number is 0, and the sulfate in the form of potassium sulfate. This reaction is feasible. But if you take potassium chloride, that reaction is not possible. We are not going to get cuprous chloride. So therefore, statement is a incorrect statement, and that is the answer for this question. What about option number C? Copper sulfate reacts with the sodium hydroxide and glucose in the aqueous medium to give cuprous oxide. Remember, glucose contains aldehyde as the functional group. And we have got copper 2 plus ion in the presence of basic medium. This acts as like a tolerance reagent, and it gives a reddish brown precipitate, of the oxidized molecule. So we are going to get COOH. It's like a tolerance reagent which can oxidize the aldehyde present in the glucose. This reaction is feasible. And copper sulfate on heating gives a copper oxide, plus it can also give sulfur trioxide. This reaction is feasible. Okay, so the answer is option number A. Question number 2. The spin magnetic moment of the cobalt in this complex is. Remember, whenever cobalt has got coordination number is equal to 4, there are 4 ligands. Copper will be in the +2 state. Okay, that means CO, SCN 4 times. Okay, we'll find out the oxidation number. Sorry, we calculate the charge on total charge on this complex. Copper is +2 state, and SCN minus thiocyanates altogether -4. So altogether -4, total shall be equal to -2. Okay, that means mercury is in a +2 state here, right? Now, cobalt atom number is 27, so we write 3d7 and 4s2, correct? In this complex, cobalt is the +2 state, therefore it is a 4s0 and 3d7, correct? And also remember, this ligand is a weak field ligand, therefore there is no pairing of the electron. So we have got altogether 7 electrons are there. So we write these in the d orbitals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. There are altogether 3 unpaired electrons are there. So magnetic moment mu is equal to square root of n into n plus 2, correct? So this is equal to square root of 3 into 3 plus 2 is equal to square root of 15. So square root of 15 approximately equal to 3.8, right? So therefore answer is option number C. Clear? Question number 3. For the reversible reaction, nitrogen, hydrogen give ammonia at 500 degrees centigrade. Value of Kp is given. Partial pressure in terms of the atmosphere, this is very important. And Kc you have to calculate in terms of mole per liter. So what is the expression between Kp and Kc? Kp is equal to Kc into RT to the power delta n, correct? Therefore, calculate Kc is equal to Kp divided by RT to the power delta n, correct? Kp is given 1.44 into 10 to the power -5 divided by R. R value in terms of atmosphere we can write, okay? And in terms of liter here, correct? So it can be 0.082, okay? Atmosphere liter per mole per Kelvin it is. Got it? Okay. Into temperature should be in terms of Kelvin, 500 add 273. So it is 773 Kelvin. So it is a 773 Kelvin. Okay. Into to the power delta n. What is delta n? Delta n is equal to number of moles of the product minus number of moles reactant only for the gases. All these are gases in the equation. Number of moles of the product are equal to 2. correct? Minus that of the reactant 1 plus 3, so it is equal to minus 2 to the power minus 2 it becomes. So therefore answer should be option number 4, right? Fourth one is the answer. Clear? Question number 4. Electronic configuration of the actinoid cannot be assigned with the degree of certainty, because you see there are variation in the or there's a limitation or there's an ambiguity in the electronic configuration. That is because of the direct straightforward question. It is small difference between the 5f and the 6d. Therefore, electron can be rearranged. Okay, answer is option number 8. Clear? Question number 5. The acidity of diprotic acid in the aqueous solution increase in the order. Now, these belong to the oxygen family: oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and polonium. So, they are given H2S, then H2SE, then they given H2 and T. Okay, polonium is not there, oxygen is not there. Acidity means they should give H plus ions easily in the solution. So, the bond should break now. Okay, down the group, you have to look for the bond length. Bond length of the T hydrogen is larger. It easily breaks off. Therefore, down the group, H plus production becomes easier. Okay. Therefore, answer should be first one. Okay. Down the group, it increases. Acidic nature increases. Clear? Question number 6. 1 mole of the complex compound CONH3 5 times Cl3, 3 moles of the ions are produced. 1 mole of this complex gives 2 moles of the silver nitrate. This is very important. To form 2 moles of the silver chloride, the structure of the compound is. Now, whatever is the complex, if it produces 2 moles of the silver chloride, then there must be 2 chloride ions outside this coordination sphere. Remember, cobalt here in the generally cobalt oxidation number for the complexes is generally 3. That means there should be altogether 6 ligands surrounding coordination number is 6. So rest of the ligands will write within the square bracket. So NH3 write on all the 5 together amine ligands. Then bring one Cl. Okay. Now when this is dissociated, I should get they are mentioned 3 moles of the ion. So this will give you CO NH3 5 times Cl, and outside the square bracket I should have 2 chloride ions. Okay, so this is the one ion, and the total charge should be already the minus 2 is there, this should be plus 2 charge. Okay, because cobalt is a plus 3, amine is a neutral ligand, and chloride is minus 1, becomes plus 2 here. So this should be the answer. Clear? So the answer is option number A, right? Question number 7. The two equations are given with respect to hydrogen peroxide, ozone and silver oxide. Role of the hydrogen peroxide in the above reaction respectively are. They are mentioned oxidizing and reducing agent. Okay, remember, ozone is a strong oxidizing agent compared to the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide can act as the oxidizing as well as the reducing, but in this case, ozone is there. Ozone is a stronger oxidizing agent compared to the hydrogen peroxide. Therefore, hydrogen peroxide acts as a reducing agent here. Okay, right? Okay, fine. Now let me go for the second equation. Now see here, we are making the silver. Silver is in the plus 1 state here and becomes silver here 0 state. That means hydrogen peroxide made silver ion to undergo reduction. Therefore, hydrogen peroxide here acts as a reducing agent. So in both the cases, both the equation, it is a reducing in nature. Therefore, answer is option number C, right? Question number 8. Which of the following chord number is possible for last electron of the Mg plus? Magnesium atom number is 12. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, right? 12 electron. So, but I want magnesium plus 1 state. Magnesium plus 1 means a 3s1 electron, correct? That means last electron is in the 3s. If it is a 3s1, therefore n is equal to 3. S orbital is there, H subshell is there. So L is equal to 0, right? L is equal to 0 means S, L is 1 means P orbital, right? When L is equal to 0, M is always equal to 0. S orbital is only one type, only one value is there. And first electron spin quantum number should be plus 1, okay? So therefore, 3, 0, 0, half. 3, 0, 0, half. Answer is option number D, right? Question number 9. When lithium nitrate is heated, it gives oxide, whereas other alkali metal nitrates decomposes to give corresponding. Now, lithium nitrate you consider here. Lithium nitrate, lithium is the first element and also shows anomalous property. Remember that one. So, when heated strongly, it gives lithium oxide and nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Okay. Whereas if you go for remaining, after lithium, there is a sodium, potassium, all those things. Let me write a metal in general, nitrate. Rest of the metal nitrates on heating, they give rise to metal nitrides, and oxygen only. Okay, right? Okay, therefore answer is option number A. Only nitride gives. This is known as the nitride. Whereas the lithium nitrate gives oxide and the nitrogen dioxide. So lithium oxide is possible here. Clear? Right? Question number 10. Two equilibriums are given. See carefully. Are simultaneously maintained in a solution with equilibrium constant K1 and K2 respectively. The ratio of A plus 2, AB2 minus in the solution is. So what I'll do, I'll write down the K1 first. Okay. A plus concentration into B minus concentration divided by AB concentration. Clear? Similarly, I write for K2. K2 is equal to AB2 concentration, AB2 minus concentration divided by AB divided by and B minus product divided by reactant concentration. So we'll take the ratio. When I take the ratio, K1 divided by K2 will be equal to A plus B minus divided by AB concentration. Now I'll write the other part now. AB here, correct, into B minus concentration divided by AB2 concentration minus 1, right? So AB get cancels, okay, right? And I'll be writing. So on further simplification, K1 by K2 will be equal to, it is a plus concentration and B minus squared forms divided by AB, correct, AB2 minus concentration. Okay. Now we are finding out the ratio. Okay. A plus divided by AB2 minus concentration is equal to A plus is there divided by AB2 minus, that will be equal to K1 divided by K2 into 1 divided by B minus concentration square. So it is inversely proportional to B minus concentration. Okay, but square inversely and square of B minus concentration. Therefore answer is option number D. Clear, right? Question number 11. At 25 degrees solubility product of magnesium hydroxide is given. That means the KSP is mentioned 1 into 10 power minus 11 given. At what is the pH, magnesium 2 will ion start precipitating in the form of magnesium hydroxide in the solution of 0.01 molar. So magnesium ion concentration already mentioned in the previous solution, 0.001 means 10 to the power minus 3 molar. So we have got KSP is equal to, okay, magnesium 2 plus ion, correct, and hydroxide OH minus concentration square it, correct. This is a way of writing. Clear? KSP is given 1 into 10 power minus 11 and magnesium 2 plus is 10 power minus 3. So hydroxide square concentration you have to calculate. So hydroxide square concentration is equal to 10 to the power minus 11 divided by 10 power minus 3, which is equal to 10 power minus 8, right? So hydroxide alone concentration would be equal to 10 power minus 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Their POH directly is equal to 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Their pH is equal to plus POH is equal to 14 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ their pH should be equal to how much? 10 it should be, right? So therefore answer is option number B ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Question number 12. How many liters of water must be added to, okay, 1 liter equals to the HCl. That means they are taking 1 liter of HCl, 1 liter HCl with a pH is equal to 1, with the pH is equal to 1, correct? Now they want to add some water, okay? How many liter water must be added so that it will become pH is equal to 2, pH is equal to 2, okay, right? So it is a dilution actually. We make the V1M1 is equal to V2M2 to make is of, correct? When pH is equal to 1, the concentration, H plus concentration is equal to 10 power minus 1, correct? Molarity. pH is 2 means H plus concentration is equal to 10 power minus 2 molar, right? Okay. So initially they are taking 1 liter into molarity 10 power minus 1 is equal to final volume we don't know. How much dilution has taken place we don't know. Okay, altogether final volume. Final volume I calculate into molarity 10 power minus 2. So V2 is equal to 10 power minus 1 divided by 10 power minus 2 is equal to 10 power plus 1 it becomes. That means altogether 10 liters. Final solution in terms of 10 liters, correct? If the final solution become 10 liters, then the pH will be equal to 2. Initial taken 1 liter. So 1 liter becomes, on adding water becomes 10 liter. That means how much water to be added? 9 liters. Or you can go for V2 minus V1. Difference in the volume should be equal to 10 minus 1 liter. 9 liters of water must be added. So the answer is option number D, right? Wishing you all very good luck for the coming NEET examination. May God bless you all. Keep sharing, subscribe the RD Chemistry YouTube channel and support me. Thank you.